A new pitcher is on for the Walla Walla Sweets. Number 16, Caden Kalber, making his 5th appearance of 2021 for Larry Price's Walla Walla Sweets. He is 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA. Nate Nankill is in for his second at-bat. Pinch hit his last time around, was set down on strikes by Travis Craven. Kalber from Washington State, a native of Pasco, Washington, started off at Spokane Falls Community College, then working his way to Washington State. Talked with him before the game, says he's really enjoyed his time at Wazoo with the Cougars. Had a nice first season, got plenty of compliments from the coaching staff as well. Was the primary right-hand specialist. The right-handed specialist for the Cougars out of the bullpen. He starts off facing Nankill here in the 8th. Sweets still lead by 1. 6-5 ball game. Kalber, the 6-7 righty. Sidearms the first pitch, fastball in on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Kalber's been a good strikeout pitcher for the Sweets here in 2021. Top 10 in the West Coast League in strikeouts per 9 innings. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, fouled off right side above the press box and out of play, so it's 0-2. Jake Harvey was subbed into the game at third base, is waiting in the on-deck circle. 7-8-9 due up this half. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Strikeout number 14 for Caden Kalber on the season. And that brings up Jake Harvey for his first at-bat. Kalber says he's already received messages from his coaches telling him how good of a job he's done here in the summer. Only real concern has been the walks. He does have 8 walks thus far. But again, 14 strikeouts. Here's Jake Harvey, who started last night. Squares bunt on the first pitch. It's a fastball upstairs. 2-seam fastball that time from Kalber. One of the 4 pitches he throws. 1-0. Opponent's hitting .273 against Kalber so far this summer. Second appearance of the series. 1-0. Good fastball that time on the low and outside part of the plate. 1-1. Kalber says this past spring he got up to as high as 92 with his fastball. It was primarily around 88 to 89. Has worked to really get stronger over this past spring. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. Kalber also says he wants to be up to around 190 pounds by the end of the summer. 6'7" righty from Pasco, Washington. Last appeared June 15th. First game of this series. 2 1/3 scoreless innings. Struck out 3. Faced 10 batters. 1-2 pitch. Slider, check swing, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts out of the pen here for Caden Kalber. He has at least 2 strikeouts in 4 of his 5 relief appearances in 2021. Sets down the 7 and 8 batters as that brings up the 9th hitter, shortstop Jake Hoskins. Hoskins is 0 for 3 with a fly out and 2 groundouts to his credit thus far. Lynn Benton Community College product stands in. Kalber nods from the stretch, first pitch. Hoskins fouls it off his foot, and that one will sting for a bit. 0-1. Lynn Benton had an excellent year this past spring, going 30-9. Played their last game on June 2nd. Lost in the South Region Playoff semifinal to Umpquist, 6-5 in 11 innings. Hoskins hit .383 for Lynn Benton in the spring. A good season for the infielder. Still looking for his first hit tonight. 5 hits on the season. 0-1 pitch. Bouncer left side of the infield, picked up by Myro, throws across his body at first, and an excellent pick by Grimm at the bag at first, 6-3 on the ground out. Caden Kilber sets down the bottom of the Corvallis order, 1-2-3 in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom half of inning number 8. Sweets 6, Knights 5 on the Sweets Broadcast Network on YouTube Live. So the top of the order due up here in this top of the 9th. The last chance for Corvallis as Walla Walla looks to avoid the sweep and win their first game here in this series against Corvallis, improved back to 500 at 6-6. Travis Bazana set to square off against Caden Kilber out for his second inning of relief. Bazana with one hit. Third baseman Conniff plays in on the infield grass. First pitch from Kilber, a changeup, bottoms out of the zone. Misses a little bit away as well. 1-0. Bazana has scored twice. 1-0 pitch. High fly ball. Left field line. Foles runs over in foul ground. Makes the catch on the run for out number 1. Foles had to cover a lot of ground to get to that baseball. Was playing a bit to his left, but still able to hustle it down in foul territory for out number 1, and a big out number 1 here. The Sweets 2 outs away from a win, as that brings up Tyson Corio. Corio with a hit, 2 walks so far in this one. Nobody on, 1 down, top of the 9th. Kilber a deep breath. First pitch, ground ball down the first base line, just foul. 0-1. Sweets have 3 saves as a team this year, all of them belonging to Eric Romo. Sweets do have the most saves in the West Coast League. A lot of close games this year. Kilber looks to shut the door on the top of this Corvallis order and snap the Knights' 5-game win streak. Oh, 1 pitch. Running fastball outside. Looked like maybe a sinker there, 1-1. 8 of the 11 games this year played by Walla Walla have been decided by 3 or less. 1-1 pitch. Fastball runs inside. Pops off the mid of the catcher, Wetero, so it's 2-1 now. Sweets started off their season with 2 one-run games over in Cowlitz. They are 5-0 this year when leading after 8 innings. Two and 1 is the count to Tyson Corio. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Kilber challenges him with the fastball that time and wins the battle. And the Washington State product evens the count at 2-2. Approaching 9:30 here at Borleski. The 2-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Another long ball game here. 2 of the longest of the year for the Sweets. Both games so far in this series have run for about 3 hours. Another good crowd on hand here at Borleski here in Walla Walla. As they begin their chants. Looking to root the Sweets on to their 6th victory. 2-2 pitch. Sinker inside. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nick Vogt, the center fielder, is in the on-deck circle. Kilber, the 6'7" right-hander from Pasco, Washington. Stands back in, middle of the rubber, set at the belt. A look into his catcher, Wetero. 3-2 pitch. Fought off foul. Tough at-bat here from Corio. Putting up a good battle at the plate, has fouled off a couple of tough pitches. And the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There was a right-hander getting loose for the Sweets in the left field corner. No longer the case. Another payoff pitch. Foul ground on the pop-up. Conniff, the third baseman, running over. Can't quite make the grab, just out of his reach as it hits off the netting down the left side, and the battle continues. Big at-bat here for both teams. Big situation. Tying run for Corvallis still in the on-deck circle. Kilber looking for a 6-out save. Another payoff pitch coming. Breaking ball inside for a ball 4, and the Sweets crowd and dugout does not like that one. Tim Heigl, the home plate umpire, hears it from the Sweets faithful. A good pitch there on the slider. Just inside. Runner at first, 1 out, tying run at the plate for Corvallis in Nick Vo. He's got a double today, 1 for 4. A deep breath by Kilber, still working from the stretch. First pitch, fastball gets off the glove of Wetterow to the backstop. Corio to second base. Kilber, a season high of 5 strikeouts out of the pen this year for Walla Walla. 1 scoreless outing already in the series. Season high of 3 innings back on June 9th against Wenatchee, where he struck out 5. Corio at second base with 1 away. 1-0 is the count to Nick Vo. Stands in no batting gloves, bat resting just above his right shoulder. The 1-0 pitch, fastball low, 2-0. Now Wetterow heads out to the mound for a quick word with Caden Kilber as the two look to get on the same page. Of course, Wetterow, the catcher for the Sweets, talk a little bit about how tough of an adjustment it can be as a catcher, having to read a lot of new pitches, pick up on the tendencies of several different pitchers from different schools across the country. Of course, with these summer ball rosters, a lot of players mixing in from different parts of the nation. Corio is still at second. 2-0 count to Nick Vo. Righty-righty matchup. Kilber ready. The pitch. Bouncer foul. Left side. Just past third base coach Brooke Knight. 2-1. Tanner Smith, the third baseman, waits on deck. Kilber working patiently. 2-1 pitch. Fastball runs inside. Looked like that one hit Vo at first. Looks like it just missed, hitting him on the left arm there. It got to the backstop. No advance from Corio. So it's 3-1. Corvallis 2 runs in the top of the 9th inning last night. As part of that 5-3 win. Walla Walla looking to return the favor with a 2-run win here tonight. Corio in scoring position. 3-1 pitch. Line drive. Left center field. That drops for a base hit. Corio rounds third. He is waved home. Throw to second base. Off the mark to the right, but good backup by Grimm. A run scores. RBI single for Vo. It is 7-6. Walla Walla with the tying run now at first base and 1 out. Kilber got through the bottom third of the Corvallis order in the 8th inning, but the top of the order doing some damage here for the Knights. Lozana started the inning with a flyout, then Corio reached base on a walk, then an RBI single from Vo. 7-6 game. Smith to the plate, Oregon State commit. First pitch, breaking ball, drops in, called first strike. Vo, a good runner at first. Smith, bat in front of his chest, awaits the 0-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball. Outside, a little bit upstairs. 1-1. Weterow, some words for the home plate umpire Tim Heigl after that one. Asking him where that one missed. Appeared to be just a little bit off the outer third of the plate. Kaelber pitched in North Dakota last summer. 5th appearance for Walla Walla here in 2021. Stands back on the rubber. 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside out's a fly ball, right side, but it loops foul into foul ground and drops out of the reach of the Sweets defenders. It's 1-2. Tanner Smith has had an excellent series thus far. 3 RBI night in the first game. Drove in a run last night as well. Sweet loose section begins to clap third base side. Run at first, 1 out, 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, ring him up, called third strike on the inside corner. Smith did not like that one in there, 2 away. An excellent slider there by Caden Kaelber. Great late movement to that pitch. And the Knights are down to their final out in another close 1-run ball game for Walla Walla. 7-6. Runner at first. 2 away. Larry Price, the manager for the Sweets, along with pitching coach Ryan Johnston, signaling out to outfielder Seth Ryberg. Braden Boisvert to the plate. First pitch. Swing and a miss at the slider. Reached out for that one out of the zone and came up empty, 0-1. Another good strikeout outing here for Caden Kaelber. Plenty of swings and misses. It's the 1 run allowed. 1 out away from his first save. Boisvert, the power hitting utility man, 2-way player, stands in. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, check swing, fouls it straight back. And the Knights are down to their final strike. And the crowd ups the volume here at Borleski. Runner at first. 2 away, 1 run game, top of the 9th. Kaelber tucks his left arm and his glove into his left shoulder. Comes set at the belt. Middle of the rubber. Vogt a good lead at first, held by Grimm. Pitch on the way. Ground ball over to third. Conniff is up with it. Throws over to first in time. And the Walla Walla Sweets win it. It's a Walla Walla winner here at Borleski. The Sweets hang on for a 7-6 victory over the Corvallis Knights. The Sweets are back to 500 at 6-6. The Knights' 5-game winning streak is snapped. They fall to 6-3, still leading the South Division. The Sweets now 3rd place on the north side of the West Coast League. We thank you for tuning in to